All right, everybody. It's 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to go ahead and get the show on the road. Wanted to take a second and welcome everybody. We're glad that you joined us here today. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. I know we're halfway through the week, but stay strong and finish out. I know you're all super busy, and so thank you again for joining us. I think this is definitely going to be worth your time. We're very excited about this presentation today. For those that don't know me, my name is Philip Lamar. I am one of the marketing directors here with American Central Marketing Group, or ACMG for short. If you've never heard of American Central Marketing Group, ACMG, we are one of the biggest FMO IMOs in the country. We pride ourselves in serving thousands of agents all across all 50 states. And folks, we do that by helping agents, brokers, agencies, call centers, you name it, by providing the top carriers, the top products, and of course, the top commissions in the business. And we are looking forward to serving you today and showing you what you can add to your portfolio to take care of your clients and take care of your people. I also want to introduce a couple other people that are on the call with us. Rob Swander, who's the founder and CEO of ACMG. He's joined us today, and always great having Rob. And then lastly, I want to also introduce Brenda Sparks, who is one of our marketing sales directors, who also will be helping assist with contracting and onboarding. So we're glad to have Brenda here as well. So this presentation today, hope you're ready. I think this is going to blow your mind. If you have been selling insurance or been in the industry anytime now, you know that one of the number one challenges, one of the most in-demand, challenging types of insurance is the health insurance space, health insurance. There are so many people, business owners, small business owners, people that are leaving their 9-to-5 job and starting their own dream. Now more than ever, the gig economy is booming and people need quality benefits. They need health insurance. They need dental, vision. They need ancillary products like accident and critical illness plans to help with their deductibles they have. People need life insurance to protect their loved ones. But the question is, where can you get this? There's all kinds of carriers. There's a lot of different options. But what if I told you there's an easy way where you can consolidate this whole process from quality health, ancillary products, all within one platform? Well, look no further, because our partners at AFE, which is an amazing association company, has got the key to this. They've cracked the code to it. Everything from guarantee issued products that come with a complimentary $10,000 in life insurance and accidental death and dismemberment, options with no waiting periods on dental plans, an easy consumer-friendly website that you can actually put on your website or email to clients where they can self-enroll themselves. Come on, I'm sure we're all busy here, and you know that's very helpful. Of course, extremely competitive rates, an easy enrollment process, great customer service, and of course, not to forget, great commissions that are level, which keeps people on the books, which helps keep your agency rolling here. So we're very excited to introduce the team at AFE. They're going to go over the suite of products, the enrollment platforms, the benefits, everything that they have to offer. And if this is something, if you're in the health insurance space, dental, vision, you're doing ancillary life, this is definitely something you're going to want to add in your portfolio. Your clients need it. And I guarantee your competition down the street is going to be working with associations. You're going to be working with teams like AFE. So you need to make sure you can stay competitive and compete and take care of your people here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the AFE team. Go ahead and take it away, gentlemen. Thanks for being with us on this presentation today.
Thank you so much, Philip. And nice introduction. We appreciate that. Also, Rob Swander. I've known Rob for a number of years. You all are working with a fabulous organization at ACMG. My partner on this call is Will Smallwood. He's based out of Atlanta. I'm here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I will talk a little bit about AFE USA. It's a Association for Entrepreneurship USA is the full formal name. It's an Illinois scientist organization. It was created actually back in 1990 or 91. We became affiliated with that entity within the last 7 or 8 years. A lot of money has been spent to really shore up this association. It was intended originally and still is to serve the entrepreneurship and certainly specifically the gig economy. There are so many people that may have even full-time jobs that do things on the weekends. They have their own businesses they've started, especially in this dynamic economy. And that is one of the fastest growing segments of our US population right now. So we engaged in a big way the gig economy. Many of the entities and companies I'm going to be talking about later on have engaged with us with a specific purpose. They want to be in that marketplace, and it's not easy to get to. But there are tons of people that are existing in that entity or that slice of our economy, and I'm sure many of you serve those very people. Obviously, we can write groups, but there's so many people that are independent on their own, or maybe a very small group of 3 or 10 or 15 people that are underserved in this niche. And we think we have a fabulous response and action to get to those people. Again, as the slide shows, we believe there's 80+ million. We've affiliated with some people that give us consulting services that have worked with large enterprises like Avon and the Amway type organizations. And there are realtor associations and there are alumnus associations and what have you that have engaged with us in significant ways to say, how can we offer many of these products to our membership because they lack access. So as it says on the screen, gig economy, millions of people to serve. And what we've done is we've got online technology with multiple plans on one platform with one bill. I've been in the insurance business a few years, so as Will. I've seen a lot of things. This is the kind of nirvana. This is where we want to be, the holy grail, where we can offer products from name brand carriers nationwide, a variety of products like Philip just mentioned and cited, which we'll talk about today. And you can do this on one billing on one platform. We are very fortunate to work with some very sophisticated technology people. It's a gentleman that actually I've known for a number of years, and he's joined our organization here several years ago. We've spent a lot of money, time, and effort building it. We will see part of that. I guess I'm not necessarily doing a presentation on the enrollment, but as Philip said, it is like a one and done. We were just on an earlier call today. It was kind of chuckling. They said, yeah, even some of our older agents in their 70s or maybe even the 80s, this happens to be an outfit in Florida, can even go on this platform and do a self-serve and getting somebody enrolled or sending links to a client or drip marketing to their clients using our platform that has the capability of you using your own name and sub-agency, if you will, to market to your consumers. It really is phenomenal. Here are some member benefits that we offer, typical to the most associations, but I will say this, we're not offering hotel discounts and car rental discounts and all the other things necessarily. All of our benefits are geared toward and focused on people that work for themselves, whether it's part-time, maybe it's somebody selling Christmas trees once a year, that's where they make their big windfall, or it's the factory worker in Detroit that sells lawn furniture at a part-time or builds it and sells it on the weekends, and it's everything in between. It's the Uber driver, what have you. So these are member benefits that everybody gets in this slide. I think the next slide is going to tell us, you can switch it. I think Will is controlling this. Here's a little bit, more meat on the bone details of the benefits, but here's the pricing. Here's the price. You go to the next one, that's fine. We'll probably share this PowerPoint with you all later on. We have 2 levels of membership. The first one is classic, the other one is standard. You can see that the benefits on the standard have the 8800 MD RX Valet VSP discount. That's not an insured plan, but that is a discounted plan. Navigo testing, Answer Financial. The rest of those benefits, of course, are duplicate in both plans. One of the most important ones that we feel gives it real value is that we have a contract with MetLife, and MetLife offers basic term, and they also offer AD&D that's embedded in the association membership. Someone joins for $4.99, they get, if they're 18 to 44, $10,000 of the term life. They get $7,000 when they turn 45 to 54. They get $4,000 from 55 to 64, $3,000 at 65. It's a decreasing term plan, but it's GI. Anybody that joins as members receives that benefit. And all ages receive a $10,000 AD&D benefit from MetLife. Everyone gets that, regardless of what your age is. So you can be 22 or 62, you've got $10,000 worth of AD&D. There's the, I see he's bringing up the benefits, kind of hard to see, but I cited what those benefit levels are for those various ages. It does terminate at attained age 80. The $12.95, of course, adds those other benefits. So you've got two different price levels and those two different plans. Let's see here. Oh, thanks very much. Appreciate it, Will. Here's some area AFE carrier partners. We actually have more than this, but these are the ones that we're currently working with and offering products through in this venue at this point, which is MetLife, Prudential, Zurich, VSP, of course, Hooray, Chubb, United Concordia, and Standard. We also have relationships with Crum & Forster. We also work with Equitable out of New York, and we also work with Hartford, and I'm probably missing one or two more, but nonetheless, you get an idea. We've chosen to work with A+ type rated carriers that are well-known brand names in the industry. That's very important to us. We believe that carries a lot of weight, and I just will validate this. You have the association has enrolled well over 200,000 members over the last 7-10 years or what have you, and the point is, going to carriers like this. I've been in the insurance business a long time. I used to run insurance companies. So being on the other side of the desk, I know how difficult it is for a nationwide association to get contracts with name brand carriers. We did a lot of work in vetting with MetLife, with Prudential, with Chubb, and the other companies that you see listed here. Not easy to do, but we have a pristine association, and we want to keep it that way, of course. We've been very fortunate in many ways to be able to garner these types of contracts with these types of carriers for the association. So as you can see, the insured products that we're offering here, just to mention the same things that Philip went over, but it's base life and AD&D. Of course, that's the MetLife type benefit of the association. Hooray Health is a micro med type plan that we offer nationwide, primarily geared to urgent care, as well as in the near future virtual primary care, as well as some AME and HIP benefit plans built into those plans that Hooray Health offers. Dental plans, of course, vision plans, we mentioned, hospital income. I'm sure you sell many of those benefits today in other venues, other carriers potentially. Accident disability income, kind of unique product that's offered through Chubb, or excuse me, Zurich. They're similar companies. I think of both of them, but it's a Zurich product. Accident medical expense, of course, I'm sure that's a catch up and mustard for your business, as well as critical illness. And we also offer, and I don't think you work in the senior market much, but we also serve those people that are over 65, because many of them are still working. Maybe they're Uber drivers. They're probably continuing to work to age 70 in many cases. And we offer a hospital income plan. It's a hospital indemnity. It's a GI, as well as the other products, all are GI products. And it offers an indemnity that primarily is intended to work with Medicare Advantage plans. You may not work with those plans, but we offer that. It's a great complement to an MA plan that it usually will have a copay of $300, $350, what have you, per day, up to maybe 5 or 6 days. It's not uncommon for whether it's United Healthcare's Advantage One, or whether it's a Cigna plan, or whoever else the MA carrier is in that particular state. But that's a very becoming a very popular product for us. On our dental plans, we offer the standard. We're showing some high-level benefits. We have no waiting periods, of course. I'll turn it over to Will Smallwood. I'm probably going to run out of talking space here, but Will, go ahead and take it
Yeah.
from here. And
So with the dental plans, we have two plan options. One has $1,000 max annual benefit. The other has a $3,000 max annual benefit. Their own standard paper, but Emeritus is the actual network that is used for these plans. They both have an annual deductible of $50 that is waived for preventative care, and preventative care is covered at 100%. Basic and major services first year are covered at 60%, and they go up to 70% in year 2, and all the way up to 80% in year 3. These dental plans also have a built-in vision benefit that has a free exam annually. It also has up to $150 per year benefit for lenses or contacts or frames included with this particular plan. It's available for ages 18 and above. There is no limit. I'll tell you, there's 4 tiers. So you have an individual plus one, husband and spouse, and then also a family plan as well.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no waiting periods on these plans. So the first day coverage, if they take the plan out, they can go and use it for preventative coverage or basic major services day 1. In addition to the dental plan, we also have our standalone vision plan through VSP. This is a fully insured product. There's 2 plan options here, one for $12.68 and plan 2s for $15.56. They're very similar. However, the plan 2 does have a covered lenses and frames every year versus plan 1 covers it only once every 2 years. So it's a great plan. It's very affordable. If you go out and look at the VSP plans that you see that you can buy direct, because of the purchasing power of the association, we've been able to really negotiate great rates for this. And I feel like it's probably one of the best vision plans out there.
I'll interject. That's a walk and talk. I love vision plans because that's so many times people don't think about those things. And it's extremely affordable. It's widely available in most of the 30 some states that we typically operate with our association. And it's so easy to purchase. And it's, obviously the VSP name is important. But for example, every year I'll go in and get a exam at a network eye care provider from VSP. And there's obviously tens and tens of thousands nationwide. I pay $10 and that's it, done. If I need lenses or contacts or what have you, on my materials for lenses and frames, $10 copay. It has allowances that are very generous, up to $180 on plan 1 and up to $250, for example, on plan 2. The frames, for example, will go every other year. You can get frames every year, and you want to choose plan 2. Plan 1 provides frames every 2 years. That's a material difference. And the other difference you can see in that PowerPoint is kind of small, I think, to see that, but their maximum benefits or maximum allowances and many things like bifocals and certain lenses, single vision lenses, et cetera, will be a little bit higher in plan 2. Obviously, you can see that Costco and Walmart will also participate on these plans. So they can go there. And I also want to emphasize, you can go to a non-network VSP provider, eye care provider. So it's not a restriction that they can't, but of course they're going to pay more out of pocket when they go on a network, and the plan is going to limit the allowances when they go out of network. So it's intended to be a network type plan. That's it. I'm sorry to interrupt. Will, keep going, please.
No, the next plan is Accident Disability Income Plan offered by Zurich. The issue ages on this plan are 18 to 64 with a termination at age 65. There is no reduction in benefits on this. So once they, as they age, there's no reduction. It's a guaranteed issue ADI plan, which is unique in the marketplace. It has a pre-existing wait of 6 months with a 6-month look back, 12-month wait. It has a 12-month benefit period. You either have a 14 or 30-day elimination period, where you can choose, benefits up to $250 or $500 for the 14-day, and then you can choose up as much as $500, $750, or even $1,000 a week benefit for the 30-day elimination period. It also is included with $5,000 of AD&D built in. That's in addition to the $10,000 that's already embedded into the membership. And it's a tax-free benefit with coverage starting as low as $26.38. This is a great product for that blue collar market, folks that don't want to go through the full-blown long-term disability application process. This is, simplified enrollment process for this. You can enroll people very easily. You can put it on a link like Carl mentioned earlier. People can self-enroll. And we feel like this is a sleeper out in the marketplace. Obviously, there are some professions that are excluded. I mean, if you're jumping out of airplanes, fighting firefighters, forest fires and things of that sort, or, a rodeo clown, those types of occupations are excluded. But most of the occupations that are out there that are, the common workforce type places, that they will cover these types of members.
Exactly. So you've got somebody, working for Cintas, a uniform company. They're driving the vehicle from Pewaukee or trying to get the cities in New Jersey there, but wherever it is, from Lodi to East Rutherford or what have you, as an example. People like that, blue, gray collar, it's a perfect short-term disability income for accidents. So it's income protection, of course. They can't work for 6 months or a year. They have the capability of getting up to $4,000 per month, which is almost $50,000 a year. We're talking a very reasonable rate. There's no underwriting, no medical questions. And it's again, a very overlooked product that I'm sure that you talk to individuals that maybe it might be business owners. They cannot be not working to sustain their business. So that loss of income is significant to them. This is an insurance plan that protects that.
And remember, folks, just looking at the chat box, this is an accident only disability income, so it does not cover illness. But one of the questions Carl asked was roofers and arborists. Those are covered occupations, correct?
At this juncture, yes. We don't have any preclusions on those.
Okay.
It's going to be the heavy industries. Somebody that works in a foundry or something like this, no. It's going to have firefighters, loggers, things like this. Commercial fishermen, no. But it's going to be the average blue, gray collar person that's running the routine in the cities, the suburbs, or what have you.
Okay. I'll let you go over that. AME. Carl.
Okay. The accident medical expense. Again, this is something you all are probably familiar with. This happens to be, we have a lot of favor with Zurich. They actually refer business to us in groups and affinity groups. So we're kind of a soft spot in our heart with them. They've been very good to us. Obviously, it's issue ages 18 to 64. You can read it for yourself. The termination is 75. There is reduction of benefits at age 67. They're reduced actually by 50%, but nonetheless, they can still continue the plan to age 75. Again, of course, it's no underwriting, no medical questions. It's guaranteed acceptance. There are, again, 4 tiers: single, couple, single with the kids, and then, of course, family. There's no waiting periods on an accident. We have a 0 deductible and a $250 deductible. The price difference of those two is nominal. It's only a couple of bucks. You'd be kind of remiss not selling a 0 deductible on these plans. As you can see, the coverage amounts 25 up to 10,000, depending on the kind of client you're working with. If they're STMs, if they're ACA, whatever types of plans that they're selling, or what their economic situation is. Many of them are looking at lower benefits on, I think, across the board sometimes, but you have up to $10,000. Of course, there's accidental death and dismemberment included in these plans. We don't cite that here, but it is. And the coverage starts at 15 and 16 bucks a month, which is pretty insignificant. Again, it's an excess type plan. It's 24-hour coverage, but it's an excess that does coordinate with any other health coverage. It's meant to cover gaps. That's why you sell these right now, probably. And you've got an A++ carrier there. The critical illness, again, this is your other condiment, mustard and ketchup. This is going to be guaranteed issued up to $20,000. The same issue age range is 18 to 64. The coverage does last until age 75. It reduces 50% at age 67. A GI, as I mentioned, same 4 tiers of coverage. And the 3X on this one is a 12-12, 12 back, 12 forward. It covers a malady, the different maladies: cancer, heart, circulatory, transplants, paralysis, etc. We don't list every little detail, but it's more comprehensive. It is a true critical illness, not a cancer only. And the rates are just knock your socks off, around $12 a month for this type of coverage, up to $20,000. It's a fabulous plan. Hospital income, again, I don't know how much you all do that. I'm sure depending on what type of plans you're selling with your, again, STMs or ACAs or whatever, how do I say, primary health plan that you probably market. But again, issue age is 18 to 64, the same term at 75, benefits reduced at 67, GI, 4 tiers, 12 pre-X, around $16 a month starting. We go from $250 up to $1,000 per day. And I think the next slide, is going to show, this is just the vanilla where we have only hospital indemnity. This one's more comprehensive, where it has the ER visit, excuse me, and physician office visits. It has an indemnity benefit for those two. So it's a little bit more expensive. The price goes up around $5 or $6 per month, but it's got the same base hospital indemnity benefits of $250 up to $1,000. But this also includes some indemnity benefits for the ER, the physician office visits, as you can see on the slide here. Okay.
And the biggest asset that we feel like we have is our enrollment technology. We've built from the ground up our own enrollment platform and back office, where it provides our agents with co-branded enrollment websites where you can put your logo, your company logo on there, send it out to your clients. They can self-enroll. You could use it as advertising. You could also have it to where if you had a unique marketing opportunity with, say, like a Chamber of Commerce or credit union, you could actually put their logo on there and have it to where it looked like it was their type of site where their members could go and self-enroll. So it's very comprehensive system, very flexible. We try to build it from the agent perspective, what you need and on a day-to-day basis to succeed in the business. Obviously, it's mobile responsive. It's consumer-focused, designed for consumer enrollment experience. One cart solution, like Carl I know mentioned earlier, where it doesn't matter if you have a Zurich plan and a Prudential plan and a standard dental plan all mixed into one. It's only one bill for the client. You also have the ability for post dating. So if someone says, I really can't afford it right now, but let's have it go into effect 2 months from now or 3 months from now, you can go up to 3 months out on your post dating capabilities. And you also, if you are in the middle of a presentation or in the middle of a sales call and something happens, they need to leave to go pick up their kids or something to that effect, you can save the enrollment right there and then pick up right where you left off when you're able to get the client on the phone again. So it's, like I said, it's a very friendly process. We also have designed our own internal member portal, which is easy for the member to navigate. It has all their ID cards, all their billing information. They need to change, one credit card to another credit card. They can all do it very simply in the back office. Also, agents have access to the member back portal, so you can actually go in, because I don't know how many times I've been on the phone with clients and they're, well, I can't see this or I can't find that. You can actually go in as the member and help them locate different items in their back office. And once again, it's mobile responsive, so if they're if they're using their iPhone or an Android phone, it's not going to be a problem. They'll be able to navigate the platform. The other aspect of it is for those of you that build out agencies and distribution channels and downlines, we have a great agent management platform. You can view all your agents that you've recruited, how much business they've written. More importantly, you actually see it in your dashboard how much money they've made you, so that you know where to prioritize your time and efforts on those that are obviously more profitable for your business. Help you manage their downlines, their compensation, full reporting aspects, so you can see all the different analytics from your different websites and things of that sort, how they are performing for you. And then on the recruiting side, there's multiple ways to recruit agents. Every agent's going to have the ability to go in and create their own recruiting codes, where you would designate a certain commission level for each product, send the link out. If people click on the link and go in to enroll, they're automatically enrolled at those levels. Or the traditional way, where you can just sit there and individually invite one agent at a time through the agent invite link that's in your member or in your agent back office. Once again, there's all the analytics. You'll be able to track whether they've opened the email, they've started the contracting process, they finished the contracting process. Notifications are sent out to the immediate upline. keeping you in the loop of where people are in that process. And it really only takes roughly about 24 hours from the minute you submit the contract. A lot of time it's less than 24 hours before you're able to, your website is active and you're able to start selling. So like I said, it's a very streamlined process. We're very proud of the technology. I'm sure we'll do a separate webinar highlighting just this and doing a deep dive. In the agent back office, you also have access to tons of training materials. That's where your brochures would be. Any type of training, recorded webinars we do as a company as a whole will all be located there. And it's just, like I said, it's a very easy system to navigate. And we've gotten a lot of compliments from older agents that say, it's almost like working with an iPad versus, using an old IBM computer. So it's very simple for people to use.
And I'm just going to interject to kind of bring it all together. You've got one platform. So that's how you get contracted, for example. You then have a personalized enrollment link as a rep. You could take that link and let's say you really want to market Vision, the VSP plan, and you've got 100 clients or 1,000 clients or prospects that you'd like to offer that to potentially. You can create your own internal link it's tied directly to you. And so you would then market that. Could be social media, could be to emails, list to your known prospects or what have you. They can click on that. They can self-enroll potentially. Obviously, that's like money in your sleep, mailbox money, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, you have the capability of selling over the phone. I mean, most of you probably do that now. Very few go to somebody's home anymore. So all that's thought through. What we do is that link could be sent to someone and you could assist them perhaps if you do a screen share, or you simply do it over the phone. They choose the plan and take the information from them, name, address, serial phone number, payment, etc. And at that juncture, let's say that you've got a CI for $20 and you've got an accident medical for $20, and you're going through that, and they selected the $4.99 membership. They're good to go. They selected the $4.99 membership. They purchased the CI. They purchased the AME. Oops, we get to the end and say, I didn't realize that you had a vision plan. Why don't we put one of those on for $12 or what have you, which you can do. You can restart. You don't have to re-enter all of the name, address, serial phone number. You can just go back to the screen for that particular product, add it. It goes into the cart automatically. You go back to the end, and obviously, if they're done, you hit send. What happens is they can sign the application via text or email. Their choice, your choice. At that juncture, as soon as you hit finish, they've signed the application by the text. They're going to get a welcome email. They're going to get access to the portal so they can look at the certificate and all the collateral material that come along with that product or products that they have purchased. They can also see all of the member benefits that they purchased with that $4.99 membership, their MetLife affirmation of their life insurance coverage and AD&D, plus all the different things like the Costco access, Answer Financial, all the different association benefits. And each one of them is explained in the back office, and they're given phone numbers and codes to how to access those benefits. We made it as easy as possible for someone to purchase it and use all the benefits from the association, and certainly from the insurance products that you sold them. Then, of course, having an agent portal, you can go into the agent portal, 3 in the afternoon or 3 in the morning, I guess, and you can see, okay, which sales you've consummated, what your earnings are, or what have you, depending on your situation and circumstances. And that's exactly how the whole thing works from start to end. Again, all of those products, whether it's 2 or 3, or could be 5 or 6, they're all in one bill. One billing that the client gets, so we don't have to explain, gee, this charges for this product and this charges for another product. It's all one and done, so to speak. We're very, very actively attempting to make it as easy as we could, and we'll always continue to do that.
we've got some questions in the chat box. I'll go through real
okay.
quick.
Great.
One of them was, yes, I know Carl touched on it earlier. We do have products for the 65 plus market, Medicare market. Definitely we can get some information out to you guys. I know Rob there can get that out to you guys, the different state availabilities as well. One of the questions was, do you have to use in-network providers? On the dental products, you do not. However, it's highly recommended because the negotiated PPO rates are significantly lower, about 25% lower, or even up to 40% in some situations, lower than the non-network rates would be. So the co-insurance amounts would obviously be much more, the out-of-pocket expenses would be much less in network. For the Zurich products, Carl, there is no network for those either.
No,
Correct.
there's not. No, there's not currently a network. No.
And then all products are not available in California. That's one of the questions. I wish they all were. We do have several that are, and we have one in particular that that's for under 65. We'll be releasing sometime this summer. You'll actually have an indemnity product in California for under 65.
Yes.
It doesn't require a MEC. So
Right.
that is going to be available, but the dental products, the VSP, and a few other future products are going to be coming out in the state of California.
Yeah, we will have Zurich products for the accident medical and the CI in California in the very near future. We are working with Zurich. It's a matter of brochure approval and what have you that we're going through with them, because we really want to open up California because we have other products in the near future that we're also going to be releasing there. And so that's key state. So I can say that we will have Zurich AME and CI. We won't have the Zurich HIP in the California. We, like as Will cited, we will have another product from another carrier that would potentially be offered. So again, it might be XYZ HIP that he talked about, and it could be the Zurich AME and CI. Again, you have two different carriers, but obviously products that your consumer wants, and it'll all be on one bill. So that takes away that explanation of different company brands or what have you.
And
I had some questions. Go ahead, Will.
I would say, as far as state availability goes, we're in about 35 states right now. We can make sure you guys get a list of what those states are. You can email a prospective client a link, and they can actually self-enroll on their own. Some people easily navigate through it. Some of the older folks, they tend to do a lot better with an agent assisting them, walking them through that process, or doing it on their behalf with the agent assisted enrollment. But you could do either way. We can get you, and make sure Rob can probably send out his sales link where you can actually see what the sales page looks like. So I'll make sure he gets a copy of that so he can send that out with the recording of this so you guys can take a look at that. There will be a recording of this that will be sent out. I know that was a question that came up several times.
Okay, I'm looking at somebody asked about
it does not cover maternity, because on the accident DI is for accident only. So it would not cover maternity leave.
Right. Okay, do you have a demo link for us to review the quoting platform? We have not done that today, but maybe that's something we want to put on the agenda.
In commissions, I won't go into any specific commission levels, but the commissions are level for the life of the plan. So as long as the member is a member of AFE and has the products that we offer, commissions will be paid out on those particular folks. There is no cost for the platform by contracting with Dylan and AFE. There is no cost. It's basically offered to you as a service for the association to help grow the membership. Like I said, we'll definitely send out a state availability sheet that'll show all the products and what states they're available in. But they're pretty, if you've ever dealt with association business, you know what states that we're probably not in, but we'll send you out a comprehensive list.
Perfect. And hey, this is Phil Lamar with the Acmg team. Just want to clarify too, for all commission schedules, all contracting, just email me. I'll make sure that my team and I, we get on that. We do offer all different levels of contracts, everything from MGAs, GAs, all the way down. So if you have a team, like they were saying, if you have a team of agents that are under you, we can definitely get them contracted and put under your hierarchy. All you need to do is just email me, and I put that in the chat. I'll throw it in there again, but it's agentservices@acmgsales.com. Again, I just threw that in the chat. So if you want to get contracted, if you want to know your commission schedule, just shoot me an email real quick. We'll make sure we get that sent over to you. And then, gentlemen, I think I'm looking through here at some of these other questions. I appreciate you guys taking initiative and starting to answer a lot of these questions here. I believe where we left off was, Philip, we'll contact you for 65 plus. Frank asked, do you mind showing the map of what states that we can sell in with all of your products?
We've got it. It's not a traditional map, but we've got an Excel spreadsheet we'll email out to you that you can share with everyone to show all the different products in what states.
Perfect. Very good. Looks like somebody asked, do you have ads for social media?
We do not, but our ad submission process is very simple. You just need to submit to your upline what ads you'd like to run. We can have that approved, and those are typically approved within 48 to 72 hours. Basically, the easiest way to get an ad approved is to not use a carrier's name. If you can do a generic piece, talking about conceptually, how it would work or how it would benefit your clients, and not use Chubb or Prue or Zurich's name, that really shortens the process. If you've got something where you have to use the carrier's name, definitely anticipate, 30, 45 days for it to be approved by their compliance department.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's typical. Someone asked, are commissions paid as earned? Commissions are paid level, meaning they're paid per member per month, and it's the life of the policy. So that's the nice
policy. Correct.
Yep. That's the nice thing about all of these products. You obviously are going to be taking care of your clients. You're going to be giving them great, robust benefits with quality coverage. But also, we're in business and we have employees to take care of. We have overhead. And so the nice thing is with all of these suite of products, you can count on good level commissions, meaning as long as they're your client, you're getting a check each month. And in my opinion, I'll take that over an advanced commission any day. Just my opinion. Cash flow helps run businesses. And so,
well, we did this for I'll be very blunt. The reason we did this for many people, whether it's an FMO or an individual agent, we've all been one of those at one time in our life, or probably, or aspire to be. The point is, when I've been on the insurance carrier side, they pay a high stat commission the first year, whatever, and then much, much lower in the renewal years. When you work your tail off over a period of time and build relationships with clients, what's the value of your business 2, 3, 4, 10 years from now or more? Again, your revenue stream goes down significantly because the renewals are so low, typically not very uncommon, or not even be limited. You're right, life insurance is going to be a one and done sometimes. It's virtually nothing on the backside. What we wanted to do was enable people to have a steady flow of expected anticipated revenue. So as you build up 500, 1,000 clients, and it's extra Y dollars per month on each one of those, you've got a real significant block, and it's going to be worth something to someone someday. Maybe you want to, sell your block and retire or get into some other line of business or what have you. It really builds long-term revenue. That's what it's all about for us. We wanted to make sure that we have people that we work with that have that same type of aspiration and goal and mission. That was our purpose in doing that.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that. I couldn't agree anymore. Stephen asked, can you email? So Stephen, the easiest thing that you're asking for demo links for questions, open up the chat. I'll throw it in there again. But the easiest way for you to get those items you're requesting is just to email me, agentservices@acmgsales.com. Just send me a quick email. We'll get back to you ASAP on that. Looking through here, looks like Rob already answered that question here. Rob answered several of these. Yep, all of these looks good here. Will you contracting? Yep. Okay. So Rob answered most of those questions there. So that's most of the questions here. We'll maybe give one or two more questions, and go ahead, if you have that, throw it in the chat. But as I do that, I want to mention this one more time for anyone that may have not heard this before. Obviously, everyone, you know how valuable these benefits are. After seeing this presentation, it's clear as day that this is something you need in your portfolio. These are benefits that your clients need and are looking for. And so if you want to get set up on this today, if you want to get all of these benefits, all of these in your portfolio, it's really simple. We will get you contracted. We have a white glove service to help with your onboarding process, and then we will get you your commission scheduled. All you need to do is email us at agentservices@acmgsales.com. Go ahead and send me an email and we will get you set up. It doesn't look like there's any more questions, gentlemen. So do you want to leave us on a final thought before we conclude today?
Well, we appreciate the opportunity to work with ACMG, Rob, Philip, all of you. You've been very gracious to host this and give us the opportunity to share our opportunity. We are really going nationwide with this in a significant way. It's taken a couple of years to get our platforms really to the point where they're so robust that we're getting so many accolades and compliments that, you know, we're really proud to kind of get this party started. And it's also really good to work with Rob, because I know he's extremely successful, as I'm sure you have, Phil, Philip, in the last, in your endeavors with ACMG. And we look forward to working with you all, getting to know you and offering newer and better products and maintaining what we have here for a long time to come. So we're really excited about this opportunity. Thank you for hosting.
Well, great presentation, guys. Thank you so much. Everybody, have an amazing day. Again, go ahead and fire us an email. We'll get you guys set up. Hope you have a prosperous week. Go out and get it. You have people to take care of. We will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.